Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So, with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. Hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. For those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon page. It is B's Intuition on Patreon. So you guys are more than welcome to join us. So I heard the time is now. So it could be time for somebody to do something, you know. I definitely feel like, you know, it definitely could be time, you know, for like somebody, you know, like to get some rest, you know. Rest and rejuvenate is what I just heard. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with an R. Or, you know, going back, you know, to the time is now. You know, like somebody, you know, could be finally, you know, realizing, you know, that it's time to do something. Or, you know, this could be, you know, like somebody planning and plotting on somebody and it's like the time is now, you know, like now or never. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. It says, I need you to get excited again. I need you to remember you're not in this thing alone. I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you. So let go and the stress and just trust me. I've got a pretty incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why you need to get excited again. Because the happy endings I've got coming is going to rock your world. Says the Most High God. So whatever this is, you know, when it comes to, you know, to like the time is now, this is God, you know, saying the time is now. At the bottom of the deck, we got in relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. So something about relationships, consistency, you know, there could be some people in somebody's life, you know, that are inconsistent. But there is a happy ending that's the Most High God has in store for somebody, and it's going to rock somebody's world. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. At the bottom of the deck, we got package. Somebody, you know, could be receiving a package. You know, we are, you know, in Mercury retrograde, so just remember, you know, before you accept anything, you know, read, you know, the documents and paperwork, you know, 1, 2, 3 times, you know. Make sure, you know, you're fully aware of, you know, whatever it is that you're signing. But something about, yeah, like somebody signing some paperwork out here. Somebody, you know, could be signing some paperwork when it comes, you know, to like a job or a career. You know, like somebody, you know, could be in music, you know, and so somebody, you know, could be, yeah, about to receive a contract. I feel like it's something, you know, that somebody's been waiting for, you know. Somebody, you know, could be a delivery driver, or, you know, maybe somebody, you know, just needs to, yeah, like rest and rejuvenate. Maybe somebody, you know, has been working hard, you know, and yeah, it's time for them, you know, to, yeah, like rest. You know, somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like been giving a lot of themselves, you know, and now it could be time for somebody, you know, like to receive, you know. So let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit. We have the clean slate card. So somebody, you know, could be getting a clean slate. Somebody, you know, could be, you know, like cleaning up their credit. Somebody, you know, could be moving, you know, to start a clean slate, you know, in their life. But something about, yeah, this white t-shirt. Every time this card comes out, it's kind of giving me, you know, like depending on, you know, like what culture you come from, you know, when people, you know, like put, you know, like pictures on t-shirts, it's you know, like it's because somebody has passed away. So I don't know. There could be, you know, like some type of funeral, you know, that could take place. My condolences. But yeah, this is like starting over, you know. Somebody, you know, could just be starting over in their life, you know. This is also too, you know, like being wiped clean, you know, of, yeah, like your sins. So asking for forgiveness, you know, and repenting, you know. Yeah, somebody definitely is being told, you know, like to keep their thoughts pure, you know, keep their heart pure. But the package card is still at the bottom of the deck. Somebody, you know, could be receiving like a package, you know, and it has clothes in it. Or something about, yeah, like somebody starting a business, you know, somebody, you know, could be starting, you know, like a clothing line. Give me another one, please. Thank you. Yeah. This is sleeping like a baby. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to rest and rejuvenate, recharge. Or somebody, you know, yeah, like their energy could just just could be being recharged. Or something about, yeah, when somebody's sleeping. So maybe, you know, yeah, like you know, like somebody, you know, needs to, you know, like get a little bit more rest, you know, to, you know, like recharge their energy. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to pay attention to their dreams at this time. So somebody's dreams, you know, could be showing them something or trying to show them something. God could definitely, yeah, be trying to, you know, like tell somebody something. So, you know, like the Most High God, you know, could come to somebody, you know. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they just receive, you know, messages from the Most High God, you know. They receive spiritual downloads straight from the Most High God. Somebody definitely, yeah, has a close relationship, you know, to the Most High God out here. I just heard cleanliness is next to godliness. So something about, yeah, like somebody being clean. But it goes back, you know, to, yeah, like somebody, you know, asking for forgiveness and repenting for their sins. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to do something, you know, while somebody's sleeping. Is also what I'm picking up. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could like pass away in their sleep. But we have the Justice card. Yeah. I feel like in the wind, excuse me, something about the wind. But in the end, yeah, you win, whoever you are. Whatever this justice is, I feel like, yeah, like somebody don't have to do nothing, you know? So I don't know. You know, the Most High God, you know, could be, you know, like acting on somebody's behalf out here. Somebody could be a Libra. Yeah, something about the Bible. I don't know. There could be, you know, like people, you know, they could be sleeping on the Bible. So this is like, you know, like people, you know, that, yeah, like they know what the Bible says, but yeah, like they don't, you know, like stand on, you know, like the word. Or somebody, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, yeah, like not standing on their word, you know, like not keeping, you know, like their promise. I don't know if that's how people, you know, look at God, you know. Maybe there's people, you know, that consider themselves mad at God, you know. There could be people, you know, that, yeah, like their prayers aren't being heard. Maybe, you know, somebody has prayed, you know, and yeah, like somebody's prayers are being heard out here. Yeah. Spiritual law. I don't know. There could be people, you know, that could be sleeping on spiritual law. Maybe, you know, they don't really know too much about spiritual law. But I mean, if you read the Bible, you know, yeah, it's laws in the Bible, you know. So, something about, yeah, like somebody obeying the law, whether it be spiritually or physically. Somebody, you know, could just, yeah, be a law-abiding citizen. Somebody, you know, could benefit, you know, like with taking a nap in the daytime. I mean, I know most people, you know, that, yeah, they're working, you know, they're doing, you know, things that, you know, that, yeah, like they can't take a nap, you know, in the daytime. But maybe somebody, you know, would benefit, you know, with, yeah, like taking a nap in the daytime. Or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, sleeping all day, you know, sleeping all night, don't do nothing, unproductive, you know, fruitless. Why is this clean slate here? We got the good luck, good karma card. So, and it came out in the upright. So, yeah, good luck, good karma. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to receive, you know, like some good luck or some good karma out here. Or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, obeying, you know, like spiritual law, you know, and yeah, good things, you know, are about to take place. But we have March. So something about March is significant. Something, you know, could have taken place in March. Somebody, you know, could have had a dream in March. Somebody could be a Pisces or Aries or a Pisces Aries cusper. Something about, yeah, the number 4. You could be seeing the number 4 a lot. You know, you could be seeing 444 a lot. Somebody, you know, could be 44 years old. Let's look into the angel number 44 real quick. Angel number 44 asks that you pay attention to your intuition and inner wisdom, as your connection with your angels and the angelic realm is very strong at this time. You are encouraged to continue on your current path, as your drive and determination will lead to success and fulfillment. So somebody has a strong connection, you know, with their spiritual team and the angelic realm at this time. Angel number 44 brings a message that you are being surrounded by helpful, loving angels who wish to bring you peace of mind and joy of heart. Angel number 44 indicates that you are being given support and encouragement along your path, and when faced with an obstacle, rest assured that your angels are most willing to assist. Be assured that solutions to any issues or problems will soon be revealed. So, you know, somebody, you know, was praying, you know, for like some type of solutions to any problems, you know, or issues that they have going on. Yeah. The solution, you know, will soon be revealed to somebody. It definitely could have something to do, you know, with the law, with the justice system. That's for somebody, not everybody. Angel number 44 is a message that the angels and archangels are with you, encouraging and guiding you. They are offering you inner strength and support to enable you to get the work done that you need in order to attain and achieve your goals and aspirations. They know and understand that you have been toiling diligently towards your goals and encourage you to continue on your current path to achieve the success and results you desire. Work with the angels to ensure in all of your endeavors. Angel number 44 tells you that you have nothing to fear in regards to your life, work, and divine life purpose and soul mission. The angels surround and support you, encouraging you to keep up the good work you have been doing. The angels and archangels are always available for help and guidance. All you need to do is ask. So maybe, you know, the time is now, you know, for somebody, you know, to ask for, you know, like help from, you know, like their archangels and their angels, you know, their spiritual team. But I feel like, you know, somebody has already prayed. Yeah, like, again, somebody's prayers have been heard. We got the world at the bottom of the deck. So something definitely, yeah, could be ending out here. There could be a legal situation, you know, that could be ending. Somebody, you know, could have a dream, you know, and it could have something to do, you know, with how the world ends. Or something about, yeah, a soap opera. I did a message on Patreon. I don't know, it's been a couple weeks ago. And I think the title was, it's something like a soap opera or something like that. But it was a lot of drama. So something about, yeah, drama. There could be some drama, you know, that could be ending. Somebody, you know, could be traveling. Somebody, you know, could be traveling the world. Or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like picking a destination, you know, and just going there. So something about, yeah, like a fresh start or somebody starting over. But something about the internet as well. So something, you know, could be ending on the internet. Or something about, yeah, the internet, you know, and somebody, you know, like breaking the law on the internet. Yeah. Conversation. The conversation card. So something about, yeah, end of conversation, or something about, yeah, ain't no more talking, because that's what I just heard, ain't no more talking. Yeah, somebody could be all talk, no action. There's something about, yeah, a group chat. I've been picking up group chat for a while now, but something about, yeah, a group chat could be significant. Somebody's first word or last name can start with a Q. Yeah, we got the contract card. So there could be, yeah, like a good contract, that could be coming somebody's way. Um, Somebody, could be a government contractor, or somebody, could be about to receive, like a contract, to work with the government in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Um, Somebody, has been, uh, like dreaming, of, yeah, like traveling the world, or, like going to Africa. Somebody, could be from Africa. Somebody could be going back, to Africa. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, having a dream of, like traveling. I feel like that, yeah, like that definitely, yeah, could come to fruition for somebody. But yeah, documents and paperwork. There's something about, yeah, some legal documents, some legal paperwork. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a Z. Something, yeah, something is at the end, or something about yeah, like something ending out here. Why is this justice card here? Yeah, the new beginning card. So we started with the clean slate, and we're ending, yeah, with the new beginning. So, I mean, this is definitely, yeah, good energy for somebody. Like somebody, just embodies good energy, positive energy. Or, yeah, just, keep your thoughts positive, keep your, heart pure, your intentions pure. Something about, yeah, somebody's intentions. But I feel like yeah, whatever this is, yeah, this could be, like a wish come true for somebody. Somebody, definitely, yeah, could be receiving a lot of documents, or something about, yeah, a lot of, like information. There is a Pisces involved. Yeah. But yeah, whatever these documents are, it definitely could have something to do, with like some finances. I don't know. Somebody, could have been sleeping on, yeah, like some type of opportunity out here. So maybe somebody, is about to miss out on an opportunity, maybe, whoever was sleeping on the opportunity, yeah, it's going to be given to, you. Or, yeah, like somebody was sleeping on you, and they're about to find out who you are, Or, yeah, somebody wants somebody to miss out, on some type of opportunity. But we got the Four of Cups. So, yeah, missed opportunity. I don't know. It's also giving me too, like whatever, it's about to take place. Yeah, like people can't go, you know what I mean? So there could be people around somebody, and yeah, like this opportunity is not for them. Or, this is like, yeah, like somebody, like on their spiritual journey, on the path that they're on. And of course, yeah, everybody, isn't meant to, be on their spiritual journey, but to everybody, definitely, yeah, is not meant to be, like on the same path, or, on the path that somebody is on out here. You got the moon. So, Scorpio energy. Somebody, could be a Scorpio. But something about, yeah, the full moon. I mean, we just, got out of the full moon. So somebody, could have, yeah, like try to do something on the full moon, like to change, like their luck or their karma out here. But something definitely, yeah, could be hidden. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like drowning in emotions. Maybe somebody, you know, is hiding how they feel. There is a water sign, yeah. Heavy Scorpio, heavy Pisces. Mm-hmm. But something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, needing to, you know, like remain balanced when it comes, you know, like to their dark and their light. Something definitely, yeah, could be hidden out here. Mm-hmm. This could have something to do, you know, with like some communication with the Eight of Wands. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So somebody, you know, could, yeah, receive, you know, like some type of communication, and it could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like the Wheel of Fortune turning in somebody's favor. But something about, yeah, like somebody being targeted out here. Somebody, you know, could be being targeted, you know, when it comes, you know, like to their finances. Or, you know, like, yeah, like there's people, you know, that are targeting somebody, but yeah, like they don't know who somebody is, you know? But yeah, somebody, you know, could have been doing something, you know, on the full moon, you know, to cause, you know, like somebody, you know, to be, yeah, like unproductive, you know, unfruitful out here. To be lazy, you know, yeah, like to, you know, I don't know if somebody, you know, was trying to send, you know, like the spirit of depression or anxiety to somebody. Or somebody, you know, yeah, they could have, you know, like anxiety, you know, depression or something like that. Somebody, you know, could be hiding that from somebody. But I don't know, because I don't like how this person is drowning. So something about, yeah, somebody drowning. I don't know. Somebody, you know, yeah, like they could have, you know, like some type of dream. And whatever this dream is, yeah, like it could, you know, like it could, yeah, like freak somebody out, you know. Maybe somebody, you know, is finding out, you know, that, yeah, like they have dreams and visions, or, you know, yeah, they have prophetic dreams or something like that. Something about, yeah, a prophecy being fulfilled. The Nine of Pentacles. So somebody, you know, could be, you know, like in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Yeah, somebody, you know, could just be independent, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah. Definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like showing the world all their greatness, you know. In whatever way, shape, form, or fashion somebody's doing so. Somebody, you know, yeah, could be legally, you know, like single out here. So, if somebody's legally single, that means, you know, somebody, you know, could have went through a divorce. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, like they could receive, you know, like some divorce papers or something like that. Or something about, yeah, some divorce papers are significant. But then we got, yeah, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So, I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be conjuring up something. Because if y'all look at the card, it looks like somebody's conjuring up something. So, somebody, you know, could be pregnant out here. Somebody could be a single parent, you know. But yeah, somebody's standards are high. So something about, yeah, like, y'all see how that person is reaching, you know, for the high hanging fruit. So something about, yeah, somebody reaching for the high hanging fruit out here. But if y'all see it's a bird, it looks like a messenger bird. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like being led. You know, this is like, yeah, like somebody, you know, listening to, you know, like the guidance, you know, that they're giving, you know, to, yeah, allow, you know, and they allow the guidance to lead them to the land of milk and honey. Alrighty. We got King of Wands, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody, you know, could be a single man, or something about a single woman and a single man. There could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, you know, that receives some type of documents or some paperwork, or, yeah, somebody's being served. But somebody's strong out here. So it's kind of like, yeah, going back to, yeah, like somebody's balanced when it comes to their dark and their light. They're also balanced, you know, when it comes, you know, like to, you know, like their masculine and feminine energy out here. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have, you know, like multiple choices, you know, when it comes to men or women. But it's something about, yeah, With that magician and the seven of cups, this is like, yeah, like somebody, like, yeah, like doing a whole lot of, to try to, yeah, stop somebody, stop somebody, yeah, cause somebody, like to miss out, on some type of opportunity, yeah, cause somebody, to have anxiety, depression out here. Mm-hmm. Mm. I don't know. Somebody, could have also been singled out here. So something about, yeah, somebody being singled out. Why's the moon here? We got, yeah. Throw it away. Get rid of it. Talking about, yeah, throwing some clothes away, getting rid of some clothes. But yeah, there is some type of relationship that's done. Or yeah, like it's time to move on. So I don't know, somebody's about to find out some hidden information, and yeah, like the time is now to move on. Or that could be what somebody's feeling. So somebody, could be feeling like it's time to move on. And maybe, like somebody, they don't really know, why they're feeling like it's time to move on. Yeah, it could be about to be revealed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Something about, yeah, getting rid of a like a baby, or getting rid of somebody. I don't know. I don't like the energy, so yeah, just be aware. But something, yeah, something is piled up out here. Somebody, could have a lot of bills piling up, or, like, yeah, like somebody, could just be in a state of depression out here. Mm-hmm. I feel like, yeah, like somebody, I don't know. Somebody, could be seeing a lot of signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, so this is like on billboards, on the clock, on the TV, the music that you listen to, license plate. It's something about, yeah, like somebody being shown like a lot of signs, yeah, like somebody, having recurring dreams, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. The time is now, yeah. Somebody, could have some type of trashy behaviors out here, or something about, yeah, it's time, for somebody to get rid of some type of trashy behaviors. Mm-hmm. And practice mindfulness to be present in the moment and gain some insight. Or something about, yeah, somebody about to gain some insight out here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody, could gain some insight that, yeah, like they bit off more than they could chew. Mm-hmm. Somebody, could be in deep thought. Somebody, could, yeah, like they could meditate. But somebody possibly, yeah, could be remembering something, or something about, yeah, like somebody something, yeah, like some type of thoughts or some type of memories coming back to somebody. I feel like that, yeah, like if somebody, yeah, like rest and rejuvenates, or, try to take a nap, or, yeah, like meditate, or just sit in silence, I feel like there's something, some information, like could come back to somebody. Mm. Wow. Why is this King of Wands here? Mm. Somebody, could like to sing, or somebody, yeah, somebody could be into music. Um, Somebody, yeah, like they could sing at church. Somebody, could be a part of, like the praise and worship team at church. But something about, yeah, like somebody's performance out here. So whatever somebody is doing, I feel like the, yeah, like somebody, yeah, like they're showing the world all their greatness. But something about, yeah, a performance. So just be aware, because, I've been picking up on conflict at, events and things of that nature. Mm. Somebody, could be like a pastor, preacher, minister, Or something about, yeah, a church is very significant. Somebody, could be going to church. Or I don't know, somebody, yeah. Just because, they think just because they go to church, or just because, they have friends, they go to church or whatever, like they're tapped in. Oh, I have a relationship with God because I go to church. Yeah, it don't mean you got a relationship with God, That just means you go to church. Something about, yeah, like somebody not standing on the word, or somebody not standing on their word. There's also somebody that, yeah, like speaks from the soul out here. Or there's somebody, that wants to speak from the soul, speak from the heart. But we got a friend of me at the bottom of the deck, so be aware of whoever this friend of me is. Or, yeah, some fake friends, some two-faced people, yeah, that have hidden intentions. Yeah, it's time, to move on from whoever this is. Or, yeah, like whoever this is could be realizing, that it's time to move on, Yeah, time to move on, yeah, from some type of memories. Or, yeah, move on from the past. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be regressing out here. And it could have something to do, with somebody, like revisiting the past. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have lit a candle on somebody. Or, somebody doing some type of candle magic. There is a lot of people, or somebody definitely, yeah, could have a lot of eyes on them. A lot of people are watching somebody heavily, There could be people, that could be watching somebody from hidden accounts. Oh, yeah, before I move on, so there are a lot of people, that, yeah, like they're really stealing people's work and stuff. If I'm on YouTube, it's only, to do my work, but I might go through YouTube, and watch a video here, video there. It has nothing to do, with like tarot or nothing like that when I'm watching YouTube. But I've realized, that, yeah, like through titles, people, are, yeah, like even stealing people's titles. Like they're not hiding, that they're stealing. And so, yeah, like for those, that are watching me, and y'all have social media platforms and stuff, or, yeah, just anybody in general, stop stealing. Like, if it's in you, it's in you. Like, what you got to steal for? So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you just going to get karma for it. You're going to get what you get, and who cares if you throw a fit? But, yeah, stop stealing. Something about that could be significant. So, something about, yeah, somebody stealing something, somebody being a thief out here. So, it ain't going to end well for a thief. Or for whoever's been stealing energy, stealing time, stealing money, whatever they've been stealing, yeah, it's not going to end right. And it don't matter who it is. It could be a friend of me, it could be a cousin, it could be somebody mama. It doesn't matter who it is. Yeah, it's not going to end right. There's somebody that can't think for themselves. Whoever this person is, yeah, they're trying to block somebody's manifestations out here. Pretty much. Yeah, whoever this person is, yeah, they're in a mind trap. They're worried, they definitely, yeah, having anxiety, They could, be going through some type of loss out here. But, yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, trying to block somebody's manifestations. Yeah, they're about to find out that they bit off more than they could chew. Yeah, they're about to find out that, yeah, they've been defeated. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to use the justice system, like to defeat somebody, or trying to use, like somebody's op to try to defeat somebody. But the fact of the matter is, whoever this person is, yeah, the op, they're the op too, So whoever this person is, yeah, they're being looked at as a two-faced person to you, But yeah, like they're trying to use somebody, that, yeah, like don't even like them, to help them to go against you. So yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, needs to move on. It's a waste of time. Or somebody's about to find out that, yeah, like what they're doing is, yeah, like a waste of time. Yeah. Somebody's feeling worried heavily. But it's something about, yeah, like the Bible, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like somebody standing on God's word. So, yeah, like somebody knows that, to cast all their words in doubt, yeah, give it to the Most High God, yeah, it's something about, yeah, like somebody standing on God's word. Somebody won't be moved when it comes to, yeah, God's word. We got a mother, so there could be a mother involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have to make some type of decision out here. Or somebody already made a decision and they found out, you know, that they bit off more than they could chew. But something about, yeah, somebody needing to look over, yeah, like some documents and paperwork before they sign it. Because, yeah, somebody, you know, could be trying to, you know, like trap somebody. You know, somebody could be trying to, you know, like trap somebody into making a decision. Something about, yeah, fraud as well. So somebody, you know, could have committed fraud, or, yeah, there's a lot of frauds out here and they need to, yeah, be themselves, you know, gone, try to stop trying to, you know, copycat, you know, other people and, you know, get their own life, get on their own path or whatever have you. But, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we got, yeah, fearful and paranoid. So, I don't know. There could be some people, you know, that's all up in that fearful and paranoid, you know, anxious energy, you know, and somebody, you know, yeah, they could be, you know, sleeping like a baby, you know, reaching for the stars, you know, with this Nine of Pentacles energy, you know, yeah. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, feeling anxious and worried, you know, because they could be about to receive an official letter, or you could be about to receive, you know, like an official letter out here. Or somebody knows that they're about to receive an official letter, and yeah, they're fearful and paranoid. We got a secret hater. So be aware of, yeah, a secret hater, a frenemy out here. There could be, yeah, a secret hater that's about to receive an official letter. We got violent crime. So something about, yeah, somebody either committing a violent crime, or, yeah, there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they want, you know, like to commit a violent crime against somebody. I just saw looking for another victim. So somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like been looking for another victim, you know, and they thought that, yeah, like they could target, you know, you, or, yeah, they you know what I mean, they singled you out, or somebody singled you out. Something about, yeah, like somebody looking for another victim and they picked the right one, you know, yeah, just right person, wrong game type of situation. Yeah, you could be saying the angel number 808. Something about, yeah, somebody's anointing out here. Somebody's anointed. So, yeah, touch not my anointed and do my prophet to no harm. But we got too late to apologize. So, there could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could realize that it's too late to apologize. Whoever this is, they could be about to receive, you know, an official letter. Somebody, you know, yeah, somebody could have a deadline out here based off of, you know, like this official letter. So be aware, you know, because there could be a secret hater that could possibly, yeah, be trying to ask, you know, like somebody for a favor. Or it's like, yeah, you a secret hater, you know what I mean? So you have envy and jealousy in your heart, you know, for somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they're going after, you know, like God's own heart. And so, yeah, like what do you think that that's going to do for you besides, yeah, get you some heavy ass karma, you know, get you some consequences, you know? Yeah. But somebody definitely, yeah, some type of quick decision leads to, yeah, like somebody's downfall out here. We got an energy drainer. So there's an energy drainer. So, yeah, somebody, you know, could have been, yeah, like trying to drain somebody's energy out here. Somebody possibly, yeah, knows that it's too late to apologize, or they're going to realize it's too late to apologize. Because maybe, yeah, the tea has been spilled. So some type of tea has been spilled. Some information has been spilled. There could be some information that has been, you know, like exposed by a secret hater. Or, yeah, there's a secret hater that exposed some information, you know. And, yeah, like people know, you know, that, yeah, like they were the one that exposed the information. But, yeah, somebody's life is, yeah, definitely about to change in a big way. Maybe the tea has been spilled when it comes to, you know, like, yeah, like people knowing that somebody's life is about to change in a big way. So there's a secret hater, you know, that's like, yeah, planning and plotting on somebody, but it ain't gonna work. Somebody could be born in the 70s. We got a Libra. So, yeah, heavy Libra out here. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could be trying to sue somebody as well. But this is like, yeah, like somebody that stole somebody's music, you know what I mean? Trying to sue the person that they stole the music from. Like, come on. But we got insurance policy. So somebody, you know, could be about to receive an official letter, and it has something to do with an insurance policy or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, getting an insurance policy in somebody's name. I don't know. Somebody feels like, yeah, it's too late to apologize. So, yeah, I might as well go ahead and get an insurance policy because I know what's about to happen. But, yeah, going back to, yeah, like something about, yeah, a funeral. We got a brother. So, there's a brother involved. This brother, you know, could be, yeah, like somebody's secret hater out here. Yeah, heavy Leo. And then we got, yeah, an earth angel. So, yeah, you could be an earth angel, you know. So what, they try to bury an earth angel? They just didn't know that, yeah, the earth angel, you know, was a seed. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be looking for somebody. It could be a secret hater that could be looking for somebody. It's a brother that could be looking for somebody. It could be multiple people, you know, that could be looking for somebody. But whoever these people are, yeah, they were involved. So I don't know if these people, you know, gonna try to apologize, you know, but yeah, like how you gonna apologize and you know you did it? Yep, because whoever these people are, yeah, they're crying over spilled tea. Somebody could receive a call from like an unknown number. We got the last attack raised. The last attack raised the price. So somebody, you know, yeah, draining somebody of their energy. You know, like somebody, you know, attacking somebody to try to cause somebody, you know, to have depression or anxiety. Yeah, it raised the price. Now there's people, yeah, multiple people are, yeah, fearful and paranoid. Whoever these multiple people involved, yeah, they could be folding under pressure. Somebody, you know, could be folding under pressure. It could be somebody's brother. It could be, yeah, whoever the secret hater is. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have been hiding their feelings out here. The fact of the matter is, yeah, the last attack that raised the price, you know, yeah, it's because somebody operates in their North Node. Not only, you know, did somebody operate on their North Node, but yeah, somebody's on their spiritual journey. Somebody's on their divine path, you know. Somebody could be born in 1967. So yeah, somebody's mama, you know, could be folding under pressure. Or somebody's brother, you know, could be folding under pressure. We got a Pisces. So yeah, there could be a Pisces involved. There could be a Pisces that could be looking for somebody. Or something about, yeah, the last attack raised the price. So there could be a Pisces that attacked somebody. Or yeah, there's somebody, you know, that attacked a Pisces. This Pisces, you know, could be a secret hater. But it's something about, yeah, a physical attack. So something about, yeah, somebody physically attacking somebody. We got angry and bitter. So whoever this is, they're angry and bitter. There's something about, yeah, Pisces season. So somebody, you know, could attack somebody in Pisces season. And yeah, like the last attack, you know, that they done in Pisces season, yeah, raised the price. But we got within 3 months. So something, you know, definitely, yeah, could take place within, you know, like 3 months out here. Something about, yeah, a baby. So somebody, you know, could be 3 months or something about, yeah, like, But we got X-ray eyes. So yeah, somebody can see, you know what I mean? Somebody's highly intuitive, or, you know, like somebody's third eyes, yeah, like really open and really clear. Somebody has X-ray eyes out here. But yeah, be aware, because yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is looking for another victim. We got a toxic masculine. Something about, yeah, somebody's intuition. So I don't know, yeah, like some people, you know, that, yeah, they single somebody out, or that, yeah, they pick somebody, you know, to target. They pick somebody, you know, to play in their energy. They pick somebody, you know, to attack. They pick somebody, yeah, that they thought was a punk pussy pushover. Yeah, not knowing who somebody, yeah, is. Yeah, and we got a gold digger. So somebody's a gold digger out here. GOAL. So there could be somebody or some people mad because somebody's a GOAL digger and not a GOLD digger. But yeah, we got jokes on them. So there's somebody or some people that thought something was funny. Bitch, ha ha ha, jokes on them. So somebody, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, could have thought that something was going to take place within the next 3 months. It definitely, yeah, could take place within the next 3 days. So something, you know, could take place within the next 3 days. So something about, I don't know, somebody, you know, thought that somebody, you know, could have thought that they had more time, you know, and they could find out that they don't have no more time. Whatever, you know, no more time means. But yeah, we got embrace the unexpected. So the unexpected definitely, yeah, is getting ready to take place. Something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like not talking to somebody anymore and they're mad. Yep. Somebody, you know, could be angry and bitter because, yeah, they know, you know, that somebody's expertise is on point. Yeah, somebody, you know, was minimizing somebody's expertise. And now, yeah, somebody, you know, could realize that, you know, it could be too late to apologize. Somebody, you know, could receive some type of communication with somebody from the past out here. Something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, somebody or some people being afraid. Or yeah, it's just multiple people, you know, that could be afraid now. Yeah, scared shitless. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody expertise. Yeah, something about, yeah, what somebody knows. This could be, yeah, like again, going back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, had a dream, you know, in Pisces season, you know, and yeah, people didn't believe it. But there could be some type of fated event that definitely, yeah, could take place. Somebody definitely, yeah, is on their life path. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a W. A fated event that could be about to take place could be some type of violent crime or something like that. Somebody could be an Aquarius or have Aquarius in their chart. But yeah, somebody is being told, you know, like not to get involved with whatever this is. Or somebody, you know, was told not to get involved, but they still decided to get involved. So this is going back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, that somebody's op, you know, and yeah, like they could have been warned not to get involved, but they're like, oh no, that's my op, you know, I'm gonna get involved. And yeah, like they find themselves in the same trap, you know, that, yeah, like the person, you know, that reeled them in, you know, was in. At the bottom of the deck, we got imprisonment. So, the caged bird could be singing. So there could be somebody, you know, that's locked up. Somebody, you know, could have abandoned a child out here. Something about, yeah, like somebody, like people not wanting somebody to remember, you know, like maybe the past, you know. But yeah, like somebody remembers the past. Somebody's definitely, yeah, could have some type of lust demon on them. Yeah, somebody could be a Cancer. Something about, yeah, I don't like. Somebody, something about, yeah. Somebody could be sending sexual energy somebody's way, or sexual energy while somebody's sleeping, or something about, yeah, like somebody, I don't know. I don't like it. But yeah, we got divination. So somebody, you know, could be into divination out here. Somebody, yeah, that's in divination, they have some type of lust demon on them. Or yeah, like somebody, somebody, you know, could be going to, yeah, people, you know, that they think, you know, yeah, like, you know, like is they can get the job done. So yeah, like if I go to, you know, to them and be like, yeah, I want this spell done. Yeah, like they're thinking that that could take place. But yeah, like whoever somebody's going to, yeah, like they're not it. Let's just say that. Ooh wee. And then we have death magic at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be born in 1969, 1970, 1964. Something about, yeah, some, you know, people, you know, like up in age. Something about, yeah, somebody's mama. There could be somebody that's into music or something like that, you know, that, yeah, like, could be doing, yeah, like some type of death magic or something. But somebody's obsessed out here. Somebody, you know, could have an obsession, you know, with, yeah, like, with divination. Somebody, you know, could be born in 1983. We got a karmic feminine. So there's a karmic feminine involved. Yeah, somebody's a thief. I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, trying to steal out of somebody's home. With this thief in this house. And then we got manifestation. So yeah, somebody or some people trying to block somebody's manifestations out here. We got poverty. Please help. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be, you know, about to ask somebody for a favor. Somebody could be 37 years old or born in 1973. But something about, yeah, like somebody trying to act like, you know, that, yeah, like, you know, like that they need help or they're in poverty, but they're really not. Somebody definitely, yeah, sending somebody the evil eye. Something definitely, yeah, could take place, you know, like overnight. But we saw within the next 3 days, you know. So something went from within 3 months to, yeah, within 3 days. So something definitely, yeah, could take place within the next 3 days. I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, like they thought, you know, that they were going to have to go to court within the next 3 months. And yeah, they could find out, you know, that they have to go to court within the next 3 days. But we got entity attachment. So yeah, somebody has an entity attached to them. Somebody could be 49 years old or born in 1994. Yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, could find out that they bit off more than they could chew, you know, when they were conjuring up whatever they were conjuring up, you know, thinking that, yeah, like it was going to, you know, go to, you know, yeah, somebody's house to steal that energy, steal the information, you know, whatever they were trying to do. And we got, yeah, health concern. So somebody definitely, yeah, could wind up, you know, with some type of health concern, or yeah, even worse. The last attack raised the price. So it's something about, yeah, up in age people out here. And yeah, somebody's hands are tied, you know what I mean? Somebody, you know, could be 55 years old, but there goes, yeah, that number 55. There is, yeah, a change that's about to take place. But it goes back to, yeah, you know, like somebody standing on God's word, you know. So yeah, like somebody, you know, having faith, you know, yeah. The Bible says, you know, faith can move mountains, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Whatever somebody's doing, you know, as far as, yeah, like their faith, or as far as their, you know, beliefs, or, yeah. I mean, I don't think, you know, like, yeah, somebody's moving mountains, but somebody definitely, yeah, is doing some shit, you know, or, yeah, like, whatever people are doing, you know, yeah, it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. There's an entity that definitely, yeah, is tearing somebody's ass up out here. And somebody, yeah, is still in this bliss energy. There is a high-ranking ancestor out here that ain't playing no games with somebody or some people. There's somebody that definitely, yeah, is used to things being handed to them. Whoever this is, yeah, they're like in this entitlement mindset. Somebody, you know, could be 50 to 65 years old. Somebody definitely, yeah, trying to manipulate their way to the top, trying to control the narrative to get their way out here. Somebody, yeah, somebody's thinking about the past, worried about the future. Wow. So that's why I picked up legally single. So somebody's legally single out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have put somebody in a false marriage. Or somebody, yeah, could try to put somebody in a false marriage. Wow. There's somebody, yeah, that's being sabotaged, and yeah, like they don't even know it. Somebody, you know, could be being sabotaged by a Scorpio, or there's a Scorpio that's being sabotaged. Yeah, somebody's being sabotaged and they don't even know it. So going back to, yeah, like somebody's op, you know what I mean? Yeah, working, you know, with the op. They don't even know that, yeah, the op, you know, that they think is somebody's op is really they op, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Somebody's also paying for readings out here. This is also too, you know, yeah, like people being sabotaged, you know, and they don't even know it, you know, yeah, like every time, you know, they want to drain somebody's energy, every time they want to steal something from somebody, every time, you know, they want to talk about somebody, you know, yeah. But somebody, you know, could be, you know, like mysterious and secretive out here. Somebody, you know, yeah. Somebody, you know, could choose to move in silence out here. You could be seeing the angel number 911. Somebody, you know, could have to call 911. But yeah. There's people that, yeah, trying to, you know, stifle somebody's personal growth. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like breached some type of data out here. So this could be, you know, like an inside job, you know. This could be, you know, like somebody, you know, yeah, using somebody's op, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you work for the government, you know, yeah, like let's look into, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine, and give me all the information you can give me. But yeah, like they don't know that, yeah, like the person that they asked for the information from, yeah, they don't even like them. So basically, yeah, they're going to be in the same trap together. Wow. Well, we got ego death. So somebody, you know, could be going through an ego death. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be full of rage out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be being disowned by their family. And somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like their prayers were heard out here. So something, you know, could have been hidden from somebody for somebody's protection out here. This could be some information, you know. Or somebody, you know, could try to lie, you know, and say, you know, the only reason why I hid it, you know, was for your protection. But somebody's a liability out here. Or something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, looking at somebody as a liability, but they're really an asset. We picked up on that energy before. But something about, yeah, insurance policy. Yeah, liability. But something about, yeah, like somebody putting somebody in a false marriage. This could be, you know, to, yeah, like get some insurance money. Or something about that is significant. But yeah, we got a karmic masculine, karmic feminine energy. Somebody could be a Libra, Scorpio, cusper. We got a Capricorn, so there's a Capricorn involved. Somebody has cold feet. Somebody's nervous out here. Yeah, somebody, you know, could get fired from a job. So somebody, you know, yeah, is into insurance, selling insurance policies or whatever. Yeah, they could get fired from their job. Somebody, yeah, could realize that, yeah, like they threw away a good job, you know, for, yeah, nothing, pretty much. Yeah, but character is measured in good times and challenging situations. So, yeah, I feel like somebody's character, you know, has, you know, like shown, you know, that, yeah, like, that they're, you know, like a stand-up individual, you know, yeah, character, you know, yeah, it's giving me integrity as well. So yeah, somebody, you know, is being told, you know, like to set goals, you know, and follow through. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to get some type of revenge, you know, like using a picture or video. Or just, yeah, somebody, you know, could be trying to do that as we speak. But something about, yeah, like somebody can't get, you know what I mean, like a video on somebody. Yeah, somebody's mysterious and secretive. Somebody moves in silence. And, yeah, like somebody stands on their character, you know. I don't know if somebody wants to, you know, like get some type of evidence that somebody, you know, repeatedly keeps entering into toxic cycles. But somebody is. Somebody is. So there could be some type of rising tension, you know, that, yeah, like could lead to some type of exposure out here. And then we got a brother. So something about, yeah, somebody's brother. But yeah. There's somebody or some people that, yeah, they're a liability in somebody's life. They do not serve somebody's highest good. So yeah, it's time, you know, for, yeah, like these people, yeah, to be thrown in the trash. Or yeah, the trash is being taken out for somebody by, you know, like their spiritual team. These could be people that could have tried to get somebody fired from a job. But yeah, these are people that are in somebody's rear view. Somebody's in the fast lane out here. And yeah, somebody is on their life path. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, like the master of resilience, you know. So somebody, you know, could be a bounce back queen or king. We got messages are being used as evidence. So there's some type of messages, you know, that could be being used as evidence. So somebody, you know, could be trying to get rid of, you know, like some messages. But yeah, we in 2025. So yeah, you can't pretty much get rid of anything, you know. So going back to, yeah, like somebody trying to get revenge using videos or whatever. Yeah, you can't erase it. So there are some messages that are being used as evidence, you know, going back to, yeah, when I was picking up the group chat, you know. So yeah, some type of group chat messages. Or this could be, yeah, like somebody getting tarot card readings, you know, and yeah, like they're trying to, you know, yeah, use those, you know, as evidence. Oh, yeah, they're doing this, they're doing that, you know, or whatever, you know, like somebody's trying to do, you know, going back to, yeah, I was picking up somebody, you know, trying to sue somebody. Yeah, they must not know about you. Yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, are trying to steal somebody's joy. Yeah, they can't steal your joy. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an X. Yeah, somebody's ex could be involved. Somebody could have been trying to, yeah, by any means necessary, steal somebody's joy. Yeah, we got that. So there could be some messages that could be being used as evidence as far as, you know, people plotting and planning this. That's for somebody, not everybody. Yep. But somebody's actions definitely, yeah, speak louder than words. So something about, yeah, like somebody's actions, you know, matching up with their words. But yeah, like their actions speak louder, you know, than their words. Yep. And there is somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, they're too old for mind games out here. So people playing mind games. It's a depressed sister that could be involved. There's a depressed sister, you know, that, yeah, doesn't serve somebody's highest good. Or, yeah, like somebody, you know, was listening to other people, you know. Yeah, and the same people that they were listening to was the same people that was sabotaging them. Yeah, somebody was being sabotaged and they didn't even know it. Yeah. But this definitely, yeah, could be a real confusing situation. So be aware, because there could be somebody, you know, that wants to take somebody down memory lane. But that ain't going to happen. Somebody, yeah, somebody's life path could be the number 5. Somebody possibly, yeah, could find out, you know, that somebody is already in a relationship. Somebody, you know, they could have already been in a relationship, you know, yeah, they put somebody in a false marriage. Something about, yeah, some threats and ultimatums. So these messages, you know, they could have some type of threats and ultimatums in it or something like that. Somebody could be 25 to 40 years old. So we got to take some time to think it over. So there could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could want to ask somebody for, you know, like a favor or something about, somebody, you know, having to make a decision. So, you know, somebody has to make some type of decision. Yeah, like somebody is being told, you know, like to take some time to think it over out here. But something about, be aware of somebody trying to put somebody in a false marriage. Because we got a chameleon. Somebody with chameleon-like behavior. Somebody, you know, changes to fit in out here. There is somebody or some people that, they want you to change your tune. But, you own the station. So something about, somebody speaking the truth. And then we have, a karmic feminine. So there's a karmic feminine, you know, too old for games. A karmic feminine out here, you know. Somebody, you know, could be selling and pawning things for money. Or something about, like somebody's past. So somebody, you know, they had to pawn and sell stuff for money in the past. Somebody, wants to, you know, take somebody down memory lane as far as, you know, like somebody's past. But somebody's been abandoned by their spiritual team. So whoever this is that's been playing mind games, they've been abandoned by their spiritual team. So whoever these their spiritual team members are, they could have got on your team. Somebody's depressed sister, you know, could be trying to cause some type of diversion or something about somebody or some people trying to cause a diversion. They're all being lined up, spiritual lineup. So it's like, there's the people, you know, that they're being lined up, you know what I mean, and like they're being plucked like boogers. Who doesn't serve somebody's highest good? Wow. But I believe in as above, so below. So if this is a spiritual lineup, it could be a physical lineup. So something about like somebody, you know, possibly having to point out, you know, like their brother, you know, as a suspect, or their mother as a suspect. But we got hidden feelings. So somebody has hidden feelings out here about somebody. We got a Gemini. So there could be a lover, you know, or an ex-lover, you know, that you know, could have been abandoned by their spiritual team. It could be multiple people, you know, that could have been abandoned by their spiritual team. But there's somebody that's trapped in the comparison trap. This could be somebody's depressed sister. This could be a mother. This could be a brother. But somebody, you know, could have been, you know, like hiding how they really feel about somebody, you know. This could be, you know, like from their, you know, their family, you know. But like somebody, you know, they have deep feelings for somebody. But they go to their family members and talk shit about somebody. Attempting to control others' actions or decisions. There is an end of a contract. There's an end of a contract. So something about a contract. This could be a spiritual contract. But somebody definitely could have used somebody's name to get money fraudulently, and so there is a court situation that definitely is taking place. So somebody, you know, is being told, you know, like to focus on, you know, like what you can control. I just saw arrangements being made, so there could be some type of arrangements that could be being made. This could have something to do, you know, with like a funeral. We got self-improvement time. So there could be somebody, you know, that could be in this self-improvement energy, but I feel like there's somebody, you know, that want to act like, you know, that like they're trying to self-improve, you know what I mean? But whoever this person is, you know, like even if they are trying to self-improve, they're in somebody's rear view, somebody's in the fast lane, and they do not serve somebody's highest good. But they're only going to say, you know, that I'm trying to improve myself because they want to stay energetically attached to somebody. We got never alone. So if there's some people, you know, that looked at somebody, you know, oh they're alone, you know what I mean? Somebody's never alone. And whoever this high-ranking ancestor is, this could be somebody, you know, that like somebody, you know, could have been married to or could have been in a relationship with, you know, but they could have passed away. This is somebody that is not playing about you, whoever you are. But there's somebody, you know, that they're always right and you're always wrong. So this could be people, you know, yeah, like, so like somebody, you know, could have told somebody or some people, you know, be aware of this, you know, they don't serve your highest good or whatever have you, and yeah, they minimize somebody's expertise. Yeah, whoever these people are being sabotaged and don't even know it. And yeah, they done cursed their bloodline. Whoever this is and wants to stay energetically attached to somebody, it's because they cursed their bloodline. They could be trying to curse your bloodline, you know what I mean? So yeah, trying to, you know, have a baby, you know, trying to, yeah, whatever. We got a Taurus, Gemini, Cusper. But yeah, if you wasn't winning, yeah, there's somebody or some people that wouldn't even care. So guess what? They don't have to care because they ain't never cared. Whoever these people are. Yeah, Chuck is stuck. So good luck, Chuck. There's somebody or some people trying to block somebody's intuition. Yep. But yeah, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. So there's some people, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have showed them, you know, like you could have showed these people who you was and they didn't believe you. Yeah. And so be it. Yeah. Didn't need them then and don't need them now. Yeah, heavy Capricorn. Something about, yeah. Something about some money as well. There definitely, yeah, there are some arrangements that definitely, yeah, are being made out here. And we've got karma is justice. So, yeah. Yeah. There's somebody or some people that, yeah, they're falling victim to their own negative projections out here. So whatever they were projecting onto somebody, yeah, they're the ones falling victim to it. Yep. And there's somebody, you know, that, yeah, that wants to stay energetically attached to somebody. This is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they overpromise and they undeliver. So whoever this person is, yeah, there's many people that are mad at whoever this is. This person, you know, could be having dark thoughts, you know. This person, you know, yeah, could speak dark words, you know, they carry dark energy. Or, yeah, whoever this is falling victim to their own negative projections. Yeah, they were projecting dark thoughts, you know, speaking dark words, you know, yeah, embodying dark energy out here. So somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, their high vibing energy is a repellent. So yeah, karmics be gone. And somebody, yeah, there's some people out here that has no boundaries. They're out of control. And whoever these people are, yeah, like they know, you know. So they know, you know what's been going on. They know, you know, yeah, what's up. They know, you know, what they've been doing. They know, you know, that, yeah, they're being sabotaged and they didn't even know it. So, yeah, you knew they was being sabotaged, but they didn't. We got a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper. So, yeah, there's a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper involved. But, yeah, somebody's positivity is yeah, contagious out here. So there could be people, you know, that, yeah, they want to be around somebody, you know, because of, yeah, you know, like somebody's positive energy, you know, like somebody's character. Yep. And whoever this is that has no boundaries, whoever this is out of control, yeah, they're not happy that they've been cut off. But this is somebody that, yeah, they committed selfish acts. And they know, you know, that, yeah, they committed selfish acts. So, somebody's on the verge of a mental breakdown out here. Somebody, you know, could be 21 to 30 years old. But yeah, somebody chose the bad road, the road always traveled, and they committed selfish acts. Somebody's family members, you know, is involved. Somebody's family members, you know, could be on the verge of a mental breakdown or something about, yeah, like somebody being disowned by their family. But somebody's family members, yeah, were involved for sure. I just saw the mother of somebody's child or children. So something about, yeah, the mother of somebody's child or children. Somebody, you know, could have cursed their bloodline, you know, when they had a kid or some kids by, you know, somebody. But we got transmission of a disease. So somebody, you know, could be transmitting a disease. Wow. somebody, you know, could find out that, yeah, like somebody in their life, you know, is, yeah, transmitting diseases to people or something like that. But somebody's family members, you know, could, yeah, like find out, you know, that, yeah, like somebody has a disease and they've been transmitting the disease, you know. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to block somebody's intuition out here. And we got profound loss. So somebody, you know, is about to go through some type of profound loss. This could be, you know, like death of, you know, like family members, you know. This could be, yeah, deaths, you know, when it comes to relationships. Somebody, you know, could lose their job, their home. Something about, yeah, a lot of family members, you know, are about to go through some type of profound loss out here. But we got Smash Mountain. So, I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to transmit a disease to somebody. So be aware. Yeah, somebody's determined to change somebody for sure, but it ain't gonna happen. While somebody, you know, yeah, or people determined to try to change somebody, yeah, catastrophe is definitely hitting whoever these people are. So yeah, it's the big finale. And then we have, yeah, life path number 3. Somebody is definitely, yeah, on their life path. There is a legal situation that definitely is being looked into. And so, yeah, somebody needs to open up because here comes the blessings. The fact of the matter is, yeah, the catastrophe that is hitting some people, you know, yeah, a big major reason why is because, yeah, some black magic backfired. So, yeah, big finale. So there's somebody that wants to stay energetically attached to somebody because, yeah, or people, because the black magic backfired on them. Yep. There's somebody or some people that are ashamed to face somebody because, yeah, like somebody is, yeah, authentic and real. I don't know if people were trying to do black magic on somebody because they knew somebody was going to receive some good news, you know. Yeah, they're not excited about somebody receiving some good news. Somebody, you know, could have been sacrificing animals as part of, you know, like their black magic and spells or whatever. Wow. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Something about, yeah, somebody's family members, you know, doing the black magic on somebody. But yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, silence is strength out here. Yeah, and somebody definitely is on their life path. So be aware because somebody, you know, wants to take somebody down memory lane. But it ain't going to work. Yeah, heavy Gemini out here. Be aware of, yeah, master deflection out here. So somebody, you know, wants to deflect, you know, yeah. So going back to, yeah, somebody, yeah, I'm trying to improve myself, you know, yeah, but yeah, like they forgot, you know, that, yeah, they were a part of this, you know. Or yeah, they're being sabotaged and they didn't even know about their own family members. But yeah, somebody is being admired by many people, good and bad. Somebody, you know, could be going through the dark night of the soul as well. So we got need to know information. So somebody definitely is about to receive some need to know information out here. Somebody has health problems. Somebody's going to deflect it. So somebody's going to act like that they don't have health problems out here. And they're possibly, yeah, going to use subtle manipulation tactics. Or this is what's already been going on. You know, like somebody using subtle manipulation tactics. But something about, yeah, like somebody being up in somebody's face. Yeah, and they have some type of health issues. Or, you know, yeah, they were one of the people, you know, that could have lied and said, you know, that like you were transmitting a disease. But we got mission aborted. So, yeah, whatever somebody, you know, was trying to do, yeah, mission aborted. Because the truth has already been exposed. So so like this need to know information, yeah, somebody was missing some information and they're about to find out, yeah, the missing information, or they're about to find out, yeah, some information, period. But yeah, we got master energy drainer. Something about, yeah, open case. So there is an open case out here. Somebody's aunt could be involved. Yeah, we got threats and ultimatums. So something about, yeah, somebody, you know, sending out threats and ultimatums. You know, this can have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like saying that they're going to physically attack somebody. But yeah, somebody's definitely moving forward, yeah, from manipulation. Yeah. And it's something about an open case. So, like, if there was a case that was closed, you know, back in the day, yeah, because whoever these people are were trying to attack somebody, yeah, it caused the case to open. Yeah. Something about, yeah, some missing information. There could be some type of cell phone video evidence. Maybe that was the evidence that they needed, you know, to, yeah, open the case back up. But there are some hidden childhood secrets that are being revealed. And so there could be some type of rising tension that definitely, yeah, leads to some type of exposure. So somebody, yeah, is being told, you know, like to pay attention to their dreams. Somebody is being told, you know, to not act on impulse. Because there's somebody or some people that then got caught up. Something about, yeah, somebody having a secret lover out here as well. Somebody's first mother last name can start with an N. Yeah, some type of rising tension could lead to the exposure of, you know, like a secret lover, or there's a secret lover, you know, that, yeah, like could expose some information. Somebody, yeah, this information, you know, yeah, is from 15 years ago. Something about, yeah, somebody having a 15-year-old. But yeah, we got a copycat, we got a wannabe. So yeah, there's a copycat, there's a wannabe out here. We got a brother, so there's a brother involved. We got a Taurus, so you could be a Taurus and have Taurus in your chart. Yep, heavy Scorpio. So we got public brawl. So yeah, there could be an investigation about a public brawl, or somebody, you know, yeah, they want a public brawl. They want to brawl with somebody in public. So yeah, somebody's just being told, you know, to, yeah, like not act on impulse. But I feel like like this stuff could have taken place in the past, and yeah, like it's coming back, you know, on somebody or some people. But something about, yeah, somebody being put in a false marriage. I don't know. Somebody could find out that, yeah, somebody was in a false marriage for like 15 years. But yeah, we got stuck in a cycle. So yeah, there's somebody or some people that, you know, are stuck in a cycle. There's somebody or some people, you know, that want somebody to bite their tongue, you know. We got a Gemini Cancer cusper, heavy Gemini Cancer cusper. So there could be a heated discussion that definitely, yeah, could lead to some type of family feud that could end at a public brawl. But yeah, somebody told beautiful lies, you know, yeah, made false promises. There could be some obsessed men that could be involved. Or something about, yes, some obsessed men. Somebody, you know, could be, yeah, blocked from social media, or something about, yeah, some people being blocked from social media. But karma is justice, and yeah, there are definitely, yeah, some arrangements being made. Be aware, you know, of, yeah, like whoever these obsessed men are, you know, they could be scheming and plotting on somebody. But yeah, there is some type of trust that has been irreparably broken out here. Yeah, there could be some obsessed men that want to reappear after years of ghosting somebody, so just be aware. They could be trying to cause some type of diversion, you know, yeah, because somebody's independent out here in these streets. Somebody, you know, could be an owner of a business, or something about, yeah, somebody, you know, about to be an owner of a business. But there could be somebody or some people, you know, that want to have some type of honest conversation. I feel like that, yeah, whoever this is, you know, that wants to have some type of honest conversation, yeah, I don't like it on top of, yeah, the scheming and plotting. So something about, yeah, whoever these people are, they know now, yeah, it was a big mistake. Yeah, something about the mother of somebody's child or children out here. And then we got public exposure. So something about, yeah, like somebody getting public exposure. Or somebody, you know, going public, you know, and exposing, you know, like some information. But either way it goes, yeah, they know now it was a big mistake, because, yeah, they was being sabotaged and they didn't even know it. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.